ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Spates checked in for Golden State. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Mozgov's checked in.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Down low, here's Thompson. A beautiful reverse layup. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Irving against Curry. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Fry. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the paint. Here's Shumpert. And Thompson sends it back. They retain possession. Cleveland moving the ball around. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And that one's good.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's Shumpert. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 6 assists here tonight. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that, did you?
Yeah,
No.
Right. He probably just thrown on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No. 0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go, sinks the triple. Iguodala's got 11.
And don't be surprised if we see a lot more of that to come. I mean, when he gets going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
3-pointer, Dellavedova can't get it to go. 3-T that time from Curry. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Warriors with some changes. Rush comes in for Green, and it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mozgov passes to Fry. Connects from 3-point range. He's got 7.
Yeah, it's such a sweet 3-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Back to Mozgov. Dellavedova kicks to James. Fires the 3. No good, trying to beat.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors.
And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And here are the Cavaliers now. Ian Clark out there with Barbosa. Then it's Rush. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Spates in at the power forward. That's the Warriors 5.
And the Executive of the Year award is an odd one. I mean, given yearly to the executive that was deemed to have had the best year with their roster, that is perhaps the hardest thing to evaluate.
They get it back, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Long range from the inbound, and Shumpert pulls it down. And for the Executive of the Year award, it's hard to evaluate because for GMs, Clark, it takes years of moves to reach a certain point.
Yeah, it's an annual award, but it's awarded for years of decisions, if that makes any sense. One big signing or trade isn't quite enough to win the award.
The feed to Clark. Fires the three. The shot misses. And Cleveland the other way now. And Shumpert kicks to Jones. The pass to Fry. He dishes it to Mozgov. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound. Warriors have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. And the slam dunk by Rush.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
From deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. Fry's got his third rebound tonight. It's tipped and stolen by Spates. An easy 2 points on the way in. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Feeds it to Clark. And the foul on Mo Williams.
And one record that is going to be very hard for any player to ever match is the Iron Man streak. That record's held by AC Green as he played in 1,192 consecutive games. That kind of durability is going to be hard to match in the modern NBA.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. McRae's checked in.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down the shot like that against that kind of defense.
Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's Spates. And again, no good by Golden State. And with Iron Man streaks, it isn't just injury that can get you. It's scheduled days off and getting suspended games, too.
Yeah, just for reference, last season, DeAndre Jordan was the active leader, played over 300 straight games as a player. He was a leader in the league, but he wasn't even a third of the way to Green's historic mark of consecutive games.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And Cleveland gets called for the foul.
Personal foul. Jordan McRae. First personal foul, team second.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
Cavaliers timeout.
Well, Greg, for Thompson, last season an uptick in his free throw.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Complete player, terrific offensive player, outstanding defensively as well. And what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor.
Here's Curry with the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Cavaliers ball.
Well, Cleveland shooting around 40% from the floor here. It's Williams with the drive. Here's McRae. And the shot falls short this time.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
And the basket by Curry.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Can't get it to go.
There are going to be times, I think, when it's okay to take a shot like that, but not on that possession.
Well, when would the times be, partner? Well, I'll get back to you later. The only excuse for a shot like that is if you're trying to beat the buzzer. That's the only time you can justify it.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, big blunder there, and that could really cost him.
Yeah, and the timing of it was bad, too. I mean, they're trying to cut down and cut into the lead. Just a tough, bad break there.
Thompson outside. For 3. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his 7th rebound here tonight. In the corner, it's Jefferson. sinks the three-pointer.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Puts up a three, and that one's good. Curry's got 42 in the game.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Pass to McRae. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. From outside, off the mark. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, seemed torn with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Curry. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the high hand.
Thompson misses.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively.
How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot.
Unbelievable.
That's amazing.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
Curry wide open. It's rebounded by Cleveland. It's Williams with the drive, and it's sent back by Bogut. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Here's McRae, and that one's good.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Clark. No good on the quick three. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous...
Kevin, I'm here with Andre Iguodala. And, Andre, what was the secret to seeing such a great...